Yo, what's going on guys? Jared here. Today we're going to be doing a little discussion about Raidraptors, and I'm going to show you my deck and go over a combo at the end. Just a very simple combo just to show you how the deck kind of operates and what you want to go for and why. But for now, this is my deck that I am currently playing. I just made some adjustments and I wanted to give you guys a little update to the reason I'm playing this and why. So if you enjoy the content, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. So if you have been online, you know that Raidraptors has been pretty hyped recently from topping the past regional weekend, and I saw a couple of videos being made by other content creators, and a lot of people online were making the discussion videos about it, combos, the reason why it's so good, etc., etc. So I decided to give it my go, and I went through my bulk, and I actually found most of this. I was only missing just a couple of things that I had to pick up from locals, and thank you to everyone who helped me. The only thing that I do not have currently is Rank Up Magic Skip Force that I have coming in the mail. But for now, I am playing Astral Force. Astral Force works the same way in the combo. You just, the second effect of Skip Force is much better than Astral Force. So just make sure you have, if you're making this deck, that Skip Force is definitely better than Astral. But if you're on like a super tight budget, Astral definitely still works perfectly fine. There's no problem with it. But the deck itself. So this is my current deck list, as you can see here. I'm going to go over it really quickly. 2 copies of Bloom Vulture, 3 copies of Fuzzy-Lanius, 3 copies of Strangle-Lanius, 3 copies of Symbolic Bird of Perfection. These are like all extenders up here. And then as well as these 2 are also extenders. But then I have 1 copy of Noir-Lanius, 1 copy of Mimicry-Lanius, 1 copy of Heal Eagle, and 1 copy of Pain-Lanius. And then 3 copies of Tribute-Lanius and 3 copies of Raider's Wing. This is a highly, card that is switched around from ratios from deck lists I've seen online. The reason I am playing 3 is because I really like the idea that the people who topped the regional had of opening up Raider's Wing as your normal summon is your best normal summon, because it insulates most of your combo line, and you can get to a point where you really don't care where they have Imperm in the future. You just are so insulated that it's great. Tribute Lanius is a 1-card starter, which is obviously excellent. So yeah, that's it for the main engine monsters. For the non-engine, we have the 1 Raidraptor Glorious Bright, 1 copy of Raidraptor Roost, 1 Arsenal Force Rank Up, and then 1 Rise Rank Up Raidraptor's Force. Obviously, this is just pretty standard. And then for the non-engine, we have 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Droll, 3 Veiler, and 3 Nib. This is a clean 15. Nothing too crazy here. I don't like triple tactic talents in this deck specifically because if you take, you can't do anything with the monster, so I decided to not play it in this deck. I don't think that's a good card for this deck specifically because of that reason. There might be other cards that are better, maybe things like Dark Roar or Droplet, but for now, I don't think you need talents. For the extra deck, we have 3 copies of Y-Strix, 3 copies of Rising Rebellion Falcon, 3 copies of Force Strix, 2 copies of Raider's Knight, 1 Satellite Cannon Falcon, 1 Brave Strix, 1 Arsenal Falcon, and 1 Arc Rebellion Falcon, or Arc Rebellion Dragon. So I see a lot of people playing the Ultimate Falcon, the older one, that you can detach to make your opponent not be able to use cards. I do not think you need that. I personally don't think you need it. I think you can manipulate your combo in a way where you can detach off of the thing you bring out with the Arsenal, with Raider's Wing, so that you can still be able to use the second copy of Rising Rebellion Falcon to copy the Arsenal Falcon and still keep going in that way. So I don't think you need that monster. And if you get that far enough anyway, you should be okay. I don't think any hand traps are going to do anything to you at that point of the combo anyway, where you need the Ultimate Falcon. I could be wrong. But another reason that Ultimate Falcon is just not for me is because the attack of Ultimate Falcon. So as you know, we are currently in a fire format. And because of this, the highest monster that the fire deck can make is actually 3,900. That being a Garunix boosted up with a Kieran being sent to graveyard. So it's 39 base. So that is really the card that we have to watch out for. And the 1-card combo of this deck actually puts out 3 of these. So the only way that they should be able to out 3 of these is not. They just can't do it. They just lose. It should be very difficult if they can. The only card that I can think of that actually has a potential to beat over this card is if they do a combo with Doolittle Chimera. But you have so much non-engine and a board wipe and a negate where you should be okay even if they go for that line. Again, you have 3 guys. It's not like they have to beat over 1 at a time anyway. There is no way that they're dealing with it. Plus you have infinite card advantage with Roost and Heal Eagle, constantly recycling everything in your deck. It's just a lot. These ratios can definitely be changed. I chose a little less consistency for more non-engine because of fire decks running around. This could obviously change depending on how the format goes. But for now, I like this lineup a lot. I've been enjoying it. Been doing a little bit of testing here and there, and this is what I have found successful for me. And again, if you want to put more engine in, you are definitely feel free to. You can add stuff like Force Burial, another Bloom Vulture, and maybe another Noir Lanius. Yeah, so I think all those are definitely solid options. There's also some more spells you could play. One of them is like a Giant Turnade. I'm not playing it. You can side it if you want. I don't have a side deck built for this yet. Again, this is just very, very early. I am not a Raidraptor specialist in this regard. I am still learning. There's so much to learn with this deck. So that is going to be it for the actual card by card. Again, I hope you guys feel free to like rip me apart in the comments for this deck again, because this is such an early test build. So any suggestions, leave in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. But let me show you the 1-card combo now, because I think that's the main thing that matters of going into a format of what you need to do or what your goal is. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Okay, guys, so very quickly, like I said, this is going to be the 1-card combo, and we're just going to be 1 Tribute Lanius. This is just the most simple way to do it. 2 level 4s do it, Raider's Wing plus other stuff does it, but it's just, again, I want to keep this very simple for this. So we're going to go normal summon Tribute Lanius, and then Tribute Lanius effect is going to send a Fuzzy Lanius. Fuzzy Lanius effect in Graveyard is going to add another copy of Fuzzy, and then you can special Fuzzy, and then you can overlay the Tribute Lanius and the Fuzzy Lanius into Raider's Knight. From here, you can use the Raider's Knight to detach whichever, to then summon the Brave Strix on top of it. You can then use the Brave Strix effect to detach to search a rank up spell. So this is going to add the Astral Force. But again, this would be the rank up magic skip force if I had it. But again, this just works fine. You can use the Astral Force on the Brave Strix to summon out the Arsenal Falcon. You can use Arsenal Falcon's effect to detach to summon from the deck without negating the effect, which is very nice. So we can summon the Noir Lanius. We can now use Noir Lanius target itself to add a not level 4 Raidraptor, so we can add Heal Eagle. Because we only have Raidraptors, we can special the Heal Eagle, and then we can link the Heal Eagle with the Arsenal Falcon to summon out Y-Strix. This is a big choke point for the deck right here. I want to make sure this is known, where if you go for this line with Y-Strix and Arsenal Falcon, you lose to Imperm so heavily. Imperm really hurts here, because it you cannot move your cards around in ways that you want to. I mean, there might be a combo, a way to go around it. I'm not positive yet. I haven't, again, this is still very early on, but as of now, this hurts me a lot. But continuing, like I said, you're going to go Chainlink 1 Y-Strix, Chainlink 2 Arsenal Falcon. So Arsenal Falcon is going to summon out the Rising Rebellion Falcon with itself under it, and then Y-Strix is going to summon out a Mimicry Lanius. Now you can overlay the, because Arsenal Falcon activated, you can use Y-Strix effect to set a rank up magic from your deck. So you're going to set the Quick Play, Raidraptor's Force, and you can activate it this turn. And then, now you can overlay the Noir Lanius and the Mimicry Lanius for a Force Strix. So yeah, you're going to use Force Strix effect attached to Mimicry Lanius to add Raider's Wing. Then you're going to use Mimicry Lanius' effect to banish itself to add a Raidraptor card from your deck to your hand. This is going to add your long game of the deck and why you can grind so well. You're going to add you're going to add Raidraptor Roost, activate Roost, and then you can, from here, now that this is on the field, you want to use the Raidraptor's Force to use the Force Strix, the Brave Strix, and the Raider's Knight, all to go into another Rising Rebellion Falcon. This will allow the Raidraptor Roost to trigger so that you can search a Raidraptor spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So you're going to add Glorious Bright. You are going to use Heal Eagle to banish to add back the Force. So now you have this ready for your opponent's turn along with the Bright. From here, you can use Raider's Wing in your hand to special and detach the Arsenal Falcon. And then from here, you can use the Rising Rebellion Falcon you have on the field and detach 3. I like detaching these 3 personally, but it is up to you because it helps with the Roost after. And then when you detach 3, you copy the Arsenal Falcon to be able to summon. And then you can use the Arsenal Falcon's effect off of the Rebellion Falcon to summon out. You have a couple options here that you can use. You can do Bloom Vulture if you want better follow-up for next turn. You could do another Fuzzy because you can hold on to it during your opponent's turn and search. So we'll do a Fuzzy for now. And then you can overlay the Raider's Wing and the Fuzzy Lanius for Force Strix. You can use Force Strix and you can detach the Raider's Wing. It is not a big deal. I care more about the Fuzzy search on my opponent's turn than anything. So this is going to search a follow-up card. There's a couple cards you can get here. You can get Strangle Lanius. You can get another copy of Tribute Lanius. They're all fine. I'll make it simple, and we can do Tribute Lanius just to show what one card got us. And now that we are here, we can use Raidraptor Roost. And the cards I like to put back is the 1 copy of Forstrix, the 1 copy of Heal Eagle, and then we can put back 1 copy of a Fuzzy Lanius so that we have a search for the following turn. And these all go back to the extra deck in the bottom, and then you draw 1 card, so we can just say we drew an Imperm. And then we can set our 2 cards, and again, this is just anything, and go to our opponent's turn. Then on your opponent's turn, as they are playing the game or trying to play the game, you are able to use any of your cards. So let's say they do something too much and you want to board wipe them. You can use Raidraptor's Force again on the Forstrix. Put these over the same Brave Strix and the Raider's Knight to then summon the 3rd Rising Rebellion Falcon. Use the effect to destroy all cards your opponent controls and burn them because you have 3 different Raidraptors under it. And then you also have the free negate for Glorious Bright that you can use to negate anything because you have Raidraptor Exceed monsters on the field. And then this graveyard effect is also very, very good. And then as I said before, you have infinite resource management between Roost, Heal Eagle, and Glorious Bright, just in case Heal Eagle gets banished by something else and Roost gets destroyed. You have another way to keep it going. That is the combo, and like I said, the reason I am doing this one over other combos is because I think the Fire decks struggle with, I think that there's a chance, I'm just using the word chance very slim here. It's Kurikara plus Goddess. So the 3rd one is okay, even if you're playing Kurikara and Goddess, you should not be outing 3 of these. 3 of these should be the seal of, just seal the game. So overall, that is going to be it for the 1-card combo. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, this can be the Rank Up Magic Skip Force. I just only have this, and it's just what I had on hand. It's a little bit more budget too if you care about that, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This was a very interesting and hard deck to learn, and I'm still learning it as I'm going to learn more interactions. But for now, that is going to be it. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave comments down below, any suggestions, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.